What's going on, you guys? I'm as always Mr. Grimreaper from 2 with Dark9987, and welcome to another edition of Rip from the Silverscreen. Tonight, we go back to 1968 and take a look at the horror classic, Rosemary's Baby. Now, this film was directed by a not so popular individual known as Roman Polanski. This film is produced by William Castle. This film was written by Roman Polanski. This film is based on a book by Ira Levin. It stars Mia Farrow, John Cassavetes, Ruth Gordon, Sidney Blackmer, Maurice Evans, and Ralph Bellamy. And we are going to go through the plot for this film. Be warned, by the way, this is also another film that involves possession in a way, kind of sort of in a way, but you'll get the idea. You'll get the idea when we get into the plot here. By the way, if you have not seen this, well, I'm surprised. It's been freaking years since this movie. I'm surprised you have never seen this. There's gonna be spoilers in this, so just a warning. I should have said that with all the other ones that me and him did. I apologize, by the way. Alright, so let's get this over with here. Okay. In 1965, Guy and Rosemary Woodhouse move into the Bramford apartment building in New York City. Their friend Hutch tries to dissuade them from taking the apartment, informing them of Bramford's association with cannibalism and murder. Rosemary meets a young woman, Terry Giannofrio, and a recovering drug addict whom Minnie and Roman Castevet, the Woodhouse's elderly new neighbors, took in from the street. As Rosemary admires a pendant necklace the Castevets gave to Terry, she notices a strange smell. Returning home one night, Guy and Rosemary find that Terry apparently threw herself to her death from the window of the Castevets' 7th floor apartment. Rosemary and Guy are quickly befriended by the Castevets. Minnie gives Terry's pendant to Rosemary, telling her it is a good luck charm, and the odd smell is Tannis root. Guy lands a role in a play when the actor who was originally cast inexplicably goes blind. Guy suggests to Rosemary that they have a baby. On the night they plan to conceive, Minnie brings them individual cups of chocolate mousse. Rosemary passes out and experiences a dreamlike vision in which she is raped by a demonic presence in front of Guy, the Castevets, and other Bramford tenants, all of them naked for some reason. When she wakes, she finds scratches on her body. Guy tells her that he had sex with her while she was unconscious because he did not want to pass up the opportunity for her to conceive. Rosemary learns that she is pregnant and is due on June 28, 1966. She plans to receive obstetric care from Dr. Hill, who is recommended by her to her by her friend Elise. However, the Castevets insist she see their good friend Dr. Abrams Sapirstein, who says that Minnie will make Rosemary a daily health drink. For the first 3 months of her pregnancy, Rosemary suffers severe abdominal pains, loses weight, becomes unusually pale, and craves a raw meat and chicken liver. When Hutch sees Rosemary's gaunt appearance and hears that she is being fed Tannis root, he is disturbed enough to do some research. Before he can tell Rosemary his findings, he falls into a coma. Rosemary tells Guy that she plans to see Dr. Hill, which angers Guy. However, the abdominal pains suddenly disappear. 3 months later, Hutch dies. Damn, that sucks. Before dying, he manages to briefly regain consciousness, directing his friend Grace Cardiff to give Rosemary a book about witchcraft along with cryptic message. The name is in an anagram. Rosemary deduces that Roman Castevet is really Stephen Marcato, the son of a former resident of the Bramford who was accused of being a Satanist. She suspects her elderly neighbors as Silverscreen are part of the satanic coven with sinister designs for her baby. That guy is cooperating with him in exchange for help in advancing his acting career because he's a piece of shit. Rosemary becomes increasingly disturbed and shares her fears and suspicion with Dr. Hill, who, assuming she is delusional, calls Dr. Silverscreen and Guy. They tell her that if she cooperates, neither she nor the baby will be harmed. Rosemary goes into labor and is sedated by Dr. Silverscreen. When she wakes, she is told the baby died, which she refuses to believe. On the hall closet, Rosemary discovers a secret room leading into the Castellet's apartment. Hears a baby's cry. She finds a congregation made up of the building's tenants as well as Dr. Silverscreen gathered around a newborn son. It is remarked upon that the baby has his father's eyes, to which Rosemary protests the baby's eyes are nothing like Guy's. It is then explained to Rosemary that Guy is not the child's true father. Her newborn child, named Adrian, is actually the son of the devil. Roman urges her to become a mother to her son, as the other women are too old. Guy attempts to calm a horrified Rosemary by explaining to her that they will be generously rewarded and that they can conceive a second child that will truly be theirs. Rosemary spits in his face. Minnie tells Rosemary that she should be honored to be the woman chosen to bear a child from Satan. Initially reluctant, Rosemary goes to the cradle and gently rocks it with a small smile on her face. Yeah. First of all, let me tell you something. This movie's completely fucked. In so many levels, this movie is completely fucked. Not to mention the way the horrified look that she gives. The horrified look that she has on her face when she finds out about this.
Yeah.
So are you kidding me right now? She conceives. She is the mother She is the mother. She is the mother who gave birth to the son of Satan himself. Jesus H. Christ, man. This movie is completely messed up in all sorts of messed up ways. And Guy, he needs to be this dude needs to be shot with a bullet in his fucking head for allowing all this to happen, for allowing all this crap to occur. I've already read the plot to you guys, and even I've seen this movie only one time in my life, and I never watched it again because of how deeply horrified I was with this movie. I know back then people had to be losing their minds, had to be losing their shit about how horrified these people are. You know, how horrified this is. How horrified Rosemary is with this. You know what I mean? So it's just I have no idea. But what do you think, man?
Well, just reading the plot, I can see how terrifying it is, how scary it is, how messy, you know. Even though I haven't seen it, but just reading the plot itself tells you, it's like when you read the plot, it's actually like you're watching.
Yeah.
And so just reading it, she's like one of the most I'll never watch this film, but just reading the plot is like, oh gosh, it's scary within itself, you know. And this is a really old movie. I wasn't even around. I was not even a thought of this movie.
Yeah, my dad, his dad, my mom, and his mom were all around during when this movie came out. And my dad at the time was serving in Vietnam at the time, which is scary in of itself. But to know that you're the mother you're the mother that birthed the son of Satan, and that's just horrific. That's horrifying to me. In so many ways, in so many damn ways, that's horrifying to me. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this. This is just completely fucked. This is completely fucked. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. That's how horrified I am of this. That's how completely horrified I am of this movie. Of how Roman Polanski put all this together. How he told the story of this woman who's being taken advantage of with these fucking Satanists and shit like that, and just and it's just terrifying. It's just terrifying to know that. But yeah, apparently 3 years ago in 2014, apparently NBC decided to run a remake, a TV series for this, starring Zoe Saldana as Rosemary. So
that's completely. Movie, but it fell through. It says here because it was considered in 2008, but that never happened. So yeah, they did some did happen, some didn't. So.
Yeah. So yeah, let us know what y'all guys think of Rosemary's Baby. I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably look at my face thinking, "Wow, he's really horrified with this." You damn right I am. But Jesus, man, I can't believe that. I can't believe somebody would actually make this shit. I don't know what to say about this, dude. What do you got to say about Rosemary's Baby?
I don't know either. To be honest with you, I don't know what else to say about it. You know, I know that's how freaked out we are. So that's all I got to say.
Well, yeah, that's about wraps it up for right now. We'll see you next time in another episode of Rip from the Silverscreen. I'm Mr. Grimreaper 512. He's Dark Knight 987. And we'll see you all in the afterlife. Yeah. Peace.